Hey friends, we got some updated bags from Aer. AirSF.com. It's their City 2021 collection from modern urbanites. Are you one of those? Oh. Okay, we're looking at the 1680D ballistic nylon, some X-Pack, lots of internal organization in these things. Aer have always made some really well-designed products for those of us doing the modern life thing that don't want to look too clunky. Same clean looks on these things with some chunk and substance to the design. I'm going to walk you through each nook and cranny here and also show you another bag from them in a second. What's up, everyone? How you doing? My name's Chase Wardman Reeves. I'm a designer, entrepreneur, entertainer. My hair's down and I thought I had, I'm gonna put a hat on. First, this episode is brought to you by Western Rise. I'm wearing Western Rise's Evolution pant, which is my go-to everyday pant right now. And this is their X-Cotton t-shirt, which now that the weather's cooling off a little bit, this is what I actually love to wear. I love the heavier weight of these things. It's got about 60% cotton, 5% elastane, and a little like 30% polyester. It has a nice drape. Their shirts and pants last a really long time. This and this are like epic every day, or when you're going traveling somewhere, like and you need to bring this few amount of things as possible. Western Rise is one of those companies that I like. Their jacket, their airloft jacket. Oh my God, my favorite jacket. I think they have some in stock right now. Anyways, links below to that stuff supports the channel. Shout out to Western Rise for supporting us. My hairline's not what it once was, and sometimes it makes it hard to edit these videos when you're looking at yourself. These bags from Aer. Okay, here's their city pack. They have the like work pack collection where they have like the real like Eddie Murphy raw, shiny panel here. We're seeing some of the stuff in those bags in here. We've got a laptop compartment, some organization panel. I'm gonna walk you through every nook and cranny over here. Then the City Sling, which is very popular. You'll see this out and about. This one's in X-Pack, all right? You can get this bag in X-Pack right now as well. Nicely sized, tons of organization to walk you through that. I also got a pouch inside of here and a pack that they did in collaboration with someone else. First thoughts on this. It's just a solid everyday backpack, right? Simple, clean, aesthetic. Can you see this? Not much to it. I like this like box kind of design, this silhouette. I like the dimension. This is a tighter carry, okay? This is a more of a, you'll notice in the laptop compartment, you'll notice basically there's not a lot of capacity in this bag unless you are organizing thinner pouches. Again, I'll show you that in a second. Got a front organization panel here, which is what you got this thing out here, which is just like maybe just, there's no dimension to it. I've got my iPad just behind here like this, so I don't think I'd be able to fit much in here. This is not your quick access pocket. It's relatively quick to get access to, but I just never use this. This is like throw something you don't need, but you might need later. What's that for you? Answer in the comments. Then organization panel, but first this quick access on the top, okay? Solid. It's got like a microfiber material on the inside. iPhone fits in here with your AirPods. That's like your quick access. One of the tricks to daily carry, having a quick access like that. Another trick to daily carry, don't take much. You don't need everything all the time. And if you do, like have a pouch that's just for those getting stuff out of your pockets kind of thing. I love this. I love this pocket. In a lot of bags, I love this pocket, and they do a great version of it here. So here's our front admin panel. Lots of good organization from Aer on this. They've always done a good job. You've got business papers, man. This big pouch behind here goes all the way back. I thought it would be sewn up so I could throw my tablet there and it would kind of stay up, but it doesn't. It goes all the way down, so you forget that it's in there. I've done that before. I've found like multiple $1,000 pieces of equipment in a bag that I had in storage somewhere. I'm like, That's where it is. Pouch, like little pen pouch kind of thing. Little underwear, sort of meshy. Zipper on top of this. That's where I'm putting my notebook currently. I'm using just a cheap notebook that I got at a seminar. Story brand, highly recommended. And I do have a new pen that I'm really loving. I'll tell you about that in another video, maybe. So subscribe if you're interested in pens and notebooks as well. This, you know what bags are for, right? They're for they're conveyance. They're equipping you. They're getting you the stuff that you need on the way. Take it to the cafe, take it to the school, take it to some park, right? Get out of the house. Take it from your living room back to your bedroom or into an office or something like that, right? I don't know what your life's like, but these things, they're not just bags. I'm not talking about Aer, I'm talking about all bags, right? You could have a fucking Safeway bag or Albertsons or Ralph's or wherever you're from. Out here in Texas, it's H-E-B. You could have any old bag to keep your stuff and take it somewhere, right? It's what's inside that counts. And I personally don't need a lot. I need a spare hard drive for video editing, and I need a good power adapter, preferably one that can power my computer and my phone. This one from Rav Power does a great job. I've been using it for a long time. I don't know how it powers it, like it's so small, but it powers at such a high wattage. Maybe I'm like ruining my electrical devices. I guess I'm okay with that because it charges fast. All right, you've also got some pouches down here and a tiny bit of capacity. This whole organization panel, I think, really shines when you just use this top, throw your business papers back here. But the flop down, I have set this up. Can you see this? I've just set this like at my foot, like at the desk, sometimes up on a desk if there's some space, and you've got access to everything you need, and when you put something away, you just get to throw it right there. I like it. Materials on these are sensational. Exterior materials, YKK number 10, big chunky zippers, reversed in there so you can see, you don't see the coil on the outside, you see the webbing on the outside. 1680D, ballistic nylon, I believe it's still 1680D. It's just burly. So dirt, water, all of that, very resistant. Aer have always done a good job with that. Okay, that's everything on the bag outside except for water bottle pocket over here, which can be a little tight for my bigger water bottles, okay? But it does have a gusset and opens up. If I was carrying with this every day, I would definitely get a water bottle that fits in there well, because that is a moment of, like, those little interactions. That's what you're designing for. Besides the water bottle on the outside, you've got a handle on the top and a handle on one side. You can kind of get away with sort of briefcase carry on this. You still have some strap dangle. But that could be a lot worse if you wanted to church it up a bit, if you're going into the boardroom, you know, you got invited up to the show. Straps are just fine, same straps, nice materials. Nothing about this feels cheap. Nice air mesh and a luggage pass-through right here on the back. This is all the same. I think this might be new, that they have a magnetic clip on the sternum. It's one of those ones you push to open up. Oftentimes, these things will find themselves when the bag is, when it's not on you. So sometimes you'll lift it up to put it on and these will already be connected and you gotta like unclip them. I might just remove them, honestly, because the bag is small and I won't be carrying a ton of capacity. I won't have a lot of weight on my back with a bag like this. You also have like a little loop right here. Maybe this is for attaching something that if you want to clip your water bottle in or something. Big, I always call these like the Predator. Remember Predator? It had those like cool alien dreadlocks. That's what these are. When you have some bags that have a lot of those, they can make a lot of noise. But here, they still make some noise, but it's not as burly for some reason, sounding or feeling. Maybe because the bag's tighter. Now, back here, it doesn't go as far down on this side as it does on this side, just a couple inches more, because that's where our water bottle is over there and gives you a little more access. Here's that little pouch for your quick access, right? Nice laptop compartment. My 16-inch MacBook Pro fits perfectly right in there. You do have this bit up here, maybe 1.5 inches of material, So putting it in and getting it out might require a little bit of, depending on how much you've zipped it open, might require a little bit of finagling sometimes, I've noticed. But you'll get used to that. I've worked with bags that I love, that every time I open I had to do this like roll back thing to actually just get the laptop out because it was too tight. This one I didn't even know I could roll it back till just that moment right there. Like, we're doing this live. You and me together. Inside here, you have a big old floppy undies pouch down at the bottom, and then on the front panel, 2 more little pouches for throwing stuff. But those are all pretty deep, and I find myself not opening this all the way. I find myself just to there. I like to have one zipper that I move, bam, and I get my computer. What I would prefer is for this maybe to come up a little higher, for this material to be smaller, shorter right here, so it doesn't have much of a throw over the laptop, and then this can come up a little higher, and I want those 2 pouches against that. I want one solid pouch against that only comes down to here, so my hard drive and my charger can all be right here. I'm typically not getting my charger, this guy, unless I'm getting my computer out. And when I'm getting my computer out at a cafe or something, I want to get my charger out. So having those together with my hard drive, the very small amount but necessary things when I get my computer, to have all of those isolated in the same compartment back here would be killer. I could put those down here, but then I'm reaching all the way down blindly trying to find that stuff. And then you have the capacity in here, which, like I said, is quite tight. If you're taking a lunchbox to work, that, like, you gotta get a tight one. If you've got like a sweater, you wanna roll that up, put it down there. You can fit it. Can you see this? There's actual capacity in here, right? But it just feels tight the way that the bag's contained, or designed rather. I think that's a feature for these guys. I think they design it that way on purpose because when you put this on your back, it really keeps its structure. It looks nice and tight. It looks nice and minimal, but you do actually have space. You're just gonna feel kind of the tightness of it. So this is an epic bag for minimal everyday carry. Like bigger than, like when minimal daily carry, you want to be able to occasionally throw in that sweater or snack bag or something. You don't want it to be so minimal you can't bring something, right? By the way, here's that pouch I just pulled out. This is from Aer. I don't think I've ever reviewed this one. Nice tech pouch from them with lots of organization, nice materials. You've got some elastic bits here and here. What I do on this panel is this is where I throw my Bluetooth headphones. I like to have a place to put those so I can just shove them in and out of a bag and know that they're the like faux leather on the ear pads or something isn't gonna be ripped or broken in some way, right? Then you have this back one that opens up like this. I've got a little extra battery in here and some cables thrown in there. These are all things that I like occasionally use. I might need, so I keep them around. But if I'm honest, most of my daily care, like I'm almost never using those, but when I need them, that is nice. I have one cable that connects my Bluetooth headphones to my computer. When I'm video editing, I don't like to do it through Bluetooth because I don't like any lag, right? So that becomes super important. When I'm traveling and I've taken this as my daily carry and maybe I have a duffel bag with the Peak Design 35-liter duffel, like I've got a great daily carry when I'm there, and sometimes I need that battery for my phone. Take it to breakfast because we got in late to the hotel last night or something. And then a little zipper pocket here on the back. This is X-Pack. I don't even know what it's called. Some sort of tech sling. I'm sure you can find it on their website. I'll link to this and this and this below. And when you use my links, it supports the channel. If this is helpful for you in making a decision, holla at your boy. Use my links. Give good link love, as we call it. And by the way, if you're looking for more minimal daily carry bags, I've got a huge list that I update regularly over at matterful.co. Here is this sling. Big zipper on the front, water sealed, because it kind of looks nice, you know, it just has a little bit of that, like, what's the what's the guy's name who was like a vampire killer? It was Wesley Snipes. Did he get canceled? Inside of this thing, we've got a little key holder. I don't use this pocket. at all. I tend to, with my slings, use just our main compartment here, right? Inside of there, lots of organization. You've got panels back here, little, you know, undies pouches. You've got a big pouch here with a zipper on that one. So you can like throw stuff in there you don't want to see all the time. But for the most part, I just throw my shit in here like his mom's purse, right? I can easily come in. I've got tons of visibility when I open this up. This big zipper looks like a YKK 5. It's water sealed as well. I just open this up all the way. It's got a great throw to it, and I've got tons of visibility. And I can organize stuff around the outside when I want to. So this is like, size-wise for me, quite nice. Then you've got another little hidden pocket kind of back here that goes up against your body. Strap-wise, we've got our fidlock. Look at how that works. They just like, oh, they're attracted. How does attraction work? Like, not talking about magnets, I'm just talking about people, but like magnets too. How do they work? One thing I really love about this is this like back panel thing. I can just stuff these straps away. I can just hide those little buggers, so now I don't have a lot of strap and dangle. This is actually my preferred mode of carry. I don't want a thing like flopping and flapping around. I can do this, have everything that I need, my daughter in one hand, my water bottle in the other. You know, I could even like attach this to my water bottle with a carabiner and just like hang both of them from my finger like this. That's my preferred mode of carry. And then it's nice when you want to go sling. And then when you do go sling, fidlock connection is nice. Just throw that in and you're locked in. Okay? Feels good. I've got a lot of friends who use this who love it. They think it's great. Again, magnets, how do they work? I've got this strap like a little bit tight for me, but like I said, I tend to keep the strap super tight so that I can just fold it away. Here's the deal on this one though. You do have these wings and these big chunky straps that like you can use to cinch this down. I think that is a little overkill. I don't think that's very useful for this. I think the shape and the size of this is super elegant and nice without that. I bet that it wouldn't look quite as interesting without these little wings. But I do think that the bulk that this adds is a little out of my style in some ways. However, I have one friend in particular who's like, that's why I bought that. It just looks cool, you know? What's good about these things, they look cool and they do perform really well. Aer's stuff does perform well. It's not just looks. Little handle on the top, nothing going on the bottom. So that's the City Sling. This is X Pack. They also do it in, they have this nice like kind of heathered gray ballistic nylon, and then this same black ballistic nylon. This is also available in that X Pack, which if I were choosing between the two, I might just go the ballistic nylon. I just think it has a little bit more of a basic look, and I like it. I just like it when it's basic. You know, I don't like it when it necessarily is not that this looks too fancy, you know? So what do I know? You be the judge. Follow your heart. By the way, one of the things you're gonna notice about these straps, actually you probably won't notice this, but this is something I noticed, like in use you might not notice it, but there is this subtle, like, you see this little, how it kind of curves out up here at the top, got an extra little panel right here, reminding me of the Evergoods straps, right? You might notice that a little bit. You might notice a little more snug fit. It's kind of nice. It's not over exaggerated. Evergoods makes these amazing packs where they totally reinvented in my mind like how these straps like come out of the material here. They're amazing. Okay, now I really want to show you this one. This is a collaboration that Aer did with Ministry of Supply. They call it the Lunar Pack. All right, same kind of shape, but this bag works completely differently. Got a handle on the top, handle on the side. Lots of stiffness in there. Feels nice. We're using a kind of heathered, almost like a 400, 500D Cordura feeling, much more abrasive feeling, like a little more burlap, a little less smooth nylon like this, but it's probably like a polyester or something like that. You've got a zipper here, vertical zip, just to an open space with a key clip. You've got a quick access on the top back, okay?
right in front of a laptop pocket, which just goes straight in the back. No capacity beyond the laptop, with a little flappy dappy down there, maybe to segment some papers, business papers, man. Zipper down here on the side into a like hidden internal water bottle pocket, okay? This is all shaping up to be a very I really like this a lot. When I saw this, I was just like, oh, yum, 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 yum. Water bottle hidden away because Ministry of Supply make high quality, really interesting clothes and attire for work. Interesting materials, stretchy, form-fitting. So a backpack that you could take to work as I'm imagining what the goal is here. Then you have the main compartment, which opens clamshell. Here's that water bottle compartment, taking up a little space in there. Here's that quick access pocket. Here's a little organizer undies pouch. You can kind of segment some stuff. Then on the front here, nice mesh. I love the mesh that they're using here. Great mesh. Zipper. The I always need you, but I never want to see you stuff can go right there. So, you know, I tend to prefer a bigger pouch like this. A place like, I do this all the time where I take a sling and as my, has all my little nooks and crannies. Instead of unpacking those into one of these pockets, I just throw the sling in there and I'm good to go. And I've got everything I need for my daily carry and a quick access on top, right? This is a me gusta. Good job, Aer and Ministry of Supply. This is, again, I put it right aligned with that, like, Evergoods CPL 24, but way more like city oriented. The Evergoods is for the city as well, and I love the materials on that bag so much. I love the way Evergoods makes stuff. This is a great alternative to that. This is might look better with the suit. I think the other one the Evergoods would look fine too. Both of these are suitable, or, you know, you got a blazer with some nice jeans or something like that, doable, right? Though in that situation, I personally would probably go messenger if I'm going to the office all the time like that. But if I'm foot transit, like walking a lot, it's nice to have hands-free backpack, not one shoulder getting killed by the weight. So the Luna is killer, as is the City Pack, as is the City Sling, as is that tech pouch from Aer. Shout out to Aer for sending these packs over. Holla at your boy. Thank you guys, and for making good stuff. You know, you don't need your bag to do everything. In fact, I've used so many bags at this point that I get a little frustrated when a bag's trying to do too much. Aer have always done a good job of finding that balance of like modern pocketing without too much fussiness. I do think that Luna Pack shows like that's more simple than Aer usually do. They always have an admin pouch of a panel that has a bunch of organization that I tend to dig. It's kind of nice, but I'm excited to see that. I'm wondering what they're going to do with that design over time. Excited for Aer. They've kept growing. They're doing great. Shout out to Alan and the team. Okay, that's it from me. How are you? Stay safe. Get outside. Use your body. Your body is your temple. And shout out to my patrons. I've got some private podcasts that I've put up there at patreon.com/Chase Reeves. You can support what we're doing here, go a little deeper. There's some videos that are only for members and stuff like that. Thanks, patrons, for supporting, you know, independent media. And as always, check out matterful.co. That's where you're going to find the stuff that matters for stuff that matters. Everyday goods that are good every day. That's what I like. I like good products. I love good designs. I love products that keep their promises, right? And I get really frustrated with companies trying to, you know, founders or designers trying to make a cash grab, design something, get it on Kickstarter, make it feel really hypey. And it's nice for me to be able to curate a list of companies that are doing a great job. And I do that there. While you're there, get on the list, because that's where we do giveaways. right? You'll hear about our next giveaway here, so subscribe, but also get on the list at matterful.co. At the bottom of every page, you'll be able to get on the email list, and it is totally free, and there's no spam, so I rarely send emails. Be yourself, make good choices, holla at your boy. Bye, guys.